everybody. Happy Tuesday. We meet again. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday weekend. If you took time off, I hope you spent it with your family and friends. And if not, I hope you made some good money this weekend. So, welcome. Oh, I hope everybody's Easter was fantastic. So, hi, welcome to Tuesdays. If you're just tuning in for the very first time, I'm here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, and then it varies from, other time zones, but welcome. If you haven't done it already, take the time, give this live a thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. So I have 2 topics for tonight that we're going to talk about. So that's going to be fun. So let's just say hi real quick. Hi, Christopher. I know, Michael, you said that you were not going to be here, but hopefully you catch it on the replay. But hi, Michael. How are you? Hey, Mario. Hey, Josh. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Mark Anthony, and I think I said hello to everybody. So tonight we are going to talk, and actually, so hold on for 1 second, guys. Might be having technical difficulties. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? If my mic is a little wacky. Okay, Lisa, you said you're good. Okay. Hey, Kat, how are you? Okay, I'm getting thumbs up. I thought for some reason like it sounded half a second wacky. So I have 2 topics tonight, and one of these topics sparked my idea. Get it? Sparked. Huh. So what it ended up being is, last week I actually, Walmart Spark for me was running some really good incentives for my area last week. I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday. They started $7 for each additional to each order, I should say. And then I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday they did $15 if you completed 3, and then if you complete 6, you got an additional 15. Hey, Robbie, how are you? You got an additional $15, so $30 total. And it got me thinking. I had like this grandiose plan that I'm like, I'm gonna kill it on Spark this week with all these incentives going on. And then it made me think, wait a minute, they're doing incentives. It's probably just like the food delivery world. And I'm like, probably every driver known to man is going to come out and try to get as many Spark orders as possible. And that's exactly kind of what happened. I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday. I was all like, I'm going to get all these orders. And yeah, I didn't get a Spark order until I think like 5 o'clock at night. And what kind of sparked this whole conversation tonight is, okay, so my plan and my strategy going into the day completely got smushed and squashed. And how do you readjust? And this is where multi-apping really comes into play, because you never know how a lot of these apps are going to work on any given day. There are some days that you have a fantastic DoorDash day, and you're going to turn around and you're like, yeah, I'm going to kill it again tomorrow in DoorDash. And then you're like, wah, you hardly get any DoorDash orders. And I think that's true for almost any platform that we all use. And that's kind of what got me thinking. And it's like, how do you, being a multi-apper, how do you readjust yourself to get out of the mindset that you're going in with one plan and coming out a completely different plan? And that's exactly kind of the way my work week actually happened last week. I felt like every day would end with some kind of like, even if it was like a really small plan in my head, it completely turned itself around. And I think one day I had like a really good Uber day that came out of absolutely nowhere. And then another day I had a good Spark day as well. And it really made me and got me thinking, you know, can you ever predict what is really happening on any of these apps? And it's the old saying, you have to overcome and adapt. And I feel like that's totally what we do on a daily basis. And every time I say that, oh, Hannibal, thank you so much, Hannibal. I really appreciate it, and thank you for being here. And guys, if you I know Hannibal, you just put out a video today, so get a good video again. But thank you, Hannibal. I really appreciate it. So I just feel like no matter what plan you have in your head, you never know how each app is gonna perform. And what are you doing about it? Are you sitting back around and going, "Oh, this really isn't gonna make my day," or are you gonna go out and hustle and make your day? And I think that's kind of the whole thing about this. And hopefully, what I can motivate you guys on right now is, you know what? Plans change, you change direction and go a different way. And you never know which way these apps are really gonna go. And that's kind of the beauty, I guess, of what we do. Hey, Steve, how are you? It's kind of the beauty of what we do on a daily basis. What one thing doesn't work, we can turn around and make, you know, something else work, and in turn actually makes our day in the long run. And it really is what makes our goal. And that is kind of, like I said, multi-app. If I haven't like preached it enough to you guys over and over again, sign up for as many apps as you possibly can. You know, each app that you sign up for, you know, it's a pretty easy process. Some of them are a little bit more lengthy than the others, but in the end, sign up for as many as you can. Some are winners, some are not so good winners, but you know what, when one app isn't performing, another app will come through and help you get through your day. You never know. And you know, this weekend, man, there were some, I don't know about your area, but like there were some major incentives for every app going on. I think DoorDash in my area was $3 peak pay almost all day Saturday and Sunday. Granted, I didn't work on Sunday, but I did turn it on because I was really curious to see what orders were going to come through for DoorDash during Easter. So, you know, there were some really darn good incentives going on there. Hey, Monique, how are you? Oh, you had a Dr. Pepper? Good for you. Hey, Slavic, how are you? I'm the only one hearing the audio static, and everyone does as well. Are you guys getting static? Hold on for 1 second, guys. I'm gonna plug my mic. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on for 1 more second. Okay, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Try the AirPods instead of the mic. Okay, we're back in business. Okay, so the weekend, I think I was talking about incentives. So phenomenal weekend as far as incentives are concerned. So at that point, I feel like you're picking and choosing what orders is. That's really good English. What orders are the best that you can absolutely choose from, and that was kind of my strategy going into the weekend. Because yes, spark orders were coming in, but the food delivery side, I'm telling you, it was killing it with food delivery this weekend, and I was pretty highly impressed. There were times where I actually turned down Spark orders to do food delivery because every food delivery that was coming in was a really decent order, and I felt like with food delivery, I can turn them quicker than I could doing a Walmart Spark order. So readjust, reevaluate what you're doing. When one thing isn't performing, you know what, move on. Don't skip a beat and go make your money at the end of the day, however you want to go out and make your money. And you know what, that was kind of like my whole entire weekend. And also the good thing is and I'm going to talk about this a little bit because I'm going to go over, it's going to be my second topic, is Walmart Spark and the good and the bad that's been happening with Walmart Spark. Is you know, I've been learning a new area. So I've been learning to cross zones and cross areas and dash along the way, which I really never even did before. So it's been kind of fun learning new restaurants, even like different like stuff you would actually go to like McDonald's and Dunkin', but in a different area. Because I feel like every Dunkin' and even McDonald's is completely different. So it's getting me out of my comfort zone just that little bit, but it's giving me a new challenge. So I really love having new excitement into my life. But I'm gonna say it again, if you haven't done it, sign up for more apps, as many apps as you can, because when one goes down or when one isn't performing the way you want it to perform, you know what, move on and go to the next. So then, you know, what sparked this conversation is actually Walmart Spark. And, with that being said, and like the promotions going on, man, I thought I was going to like kill it and take names this weekend, and nope, didn't happen. And I'm starting to slowly learn. You guys were saying your honeymoon phase is over. I think the honeymoon phase was over in the first week. And I'm not naive to know that the honeymoon stage only lasts like a couple days until you really start to learn. And the one thing I've learned is when my very first week with Walmart, I think it was one of the very first weeks that my Walmart was on it as well, because it just organized a mess. And what I've learned over the past couple weeks, I think I've been doing it, what, 2 weeks? This might be my third week now, is Walmart Spark is only as good as the staffing in my Walmart is. And there are some days it can be really good. There are some days, yeah, you know, you can go through and you can go, the most frustrating thing was the other day. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks for showing Spark with food delivery. I really appreciate it. But the one thing that killed me is I took a Spark order because it was actually going to get me my goal, and it was going to get my goal early. And I'm like, oh, I can go home early. I can go spend time with my family. And I was all super excited. And I'm sitting in my car. Your order has been canceled. And I had already waited like 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm like, oh, man, talk about like turning directions all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, so I'm in a different zone. I just waited 10, 15 minutes for an order that was going to give me my entire day. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep on going. And I guess I'm going back to food delivery. And that's exactly what I did. But thank God for food delivery and switching gears, because if not, oh, it would have been, it would have been rough if I was had to keep going. And I think I showed you guys that one order in the short this past week. You know, bad orders are, bad orders everywhere, no matter whether it's food delivery, whether it's grocery delivery. They exist in every single platform. And, this is, this is no exception to the rule. $10, 2 orders. I forget the miles on that one, but it was something crazy. I think it was like 10 miles. Is that what it was? I don't know. It was something absolutely crazy. I'm like, I'm not doing it. But if you are thinking about Spark, joining Spark, and I know Lisa, we had a chat about that this past week, is you know you you don't take the order. They keep trying to send it to you. It never stops until you turn off Spark. And there was several times where I'm like, okay, Spark has to come off, because they're going to keep sending me this darn order that I'm never going to take, and that's kind of all there is to it. So you know we're gonna keep on trucking and doing what we can do. But you know what, I'll say this too, is, and one thing I've learned this week: don't rely on incentives, rely on how an app is performing if you're going to use it in order to actually make your goal or make your day. Because I rookie mistake, I was so excited to go home. I'm like, I'm going home early, and I'm like, I'm not going home early anymore. And that was my tragic story of last week. Your high hopes get absolutely smashed. And that's exactly what happened. So that was kind of my week in a nutshell. I did have that, really good, well, at least I think it was a really good order that I showed you guys. Would you have taken it on DoorDash? It was $19.50. I forget the miles on it. I think it was close to 10 miles. And I would have taken it regardless of what it said, just because it's $19.50. It's really hard for me to turn down a $20 order. I call that like my big chunk of change, especially when you're trying to achieve certain goals. And I would have taken it regardless. And then it came through, and I'm like, holy, $32? Heck yeah, I couldn't have hit that accept button any quicker than what it is. And it ended up being, the customer was really nice. That was the other thing, is like, sometimes I don't know, like, if they put in DoorDash that it's a gift. Like, I sometimes feel awkward. I don't know how you guys feel. Like, sometimes I feel awkward because I'm like, does this person know? Do they not know? Is it a surprise? Is it like, hey, someone gave you a gift? And sometimes I just don't know. I'm like, that's usually how I go to the door. I'm like, hey, so and so gave you a gift. I come bearing gifts. And this customer first acted like she didn't know what to expect. So I either freaked her out, or she's like, man, this girl is like hyped up on some caffeine and sugar. But he's like, oh, thank you so much. But she must have known I was coming, because she ended up giving me a cash tip as well. So I guess she knew it was coming. So my $32 order turned into like a $39 order. And I really could not complain too much on that order. Man, it was good to see. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't know whether it was the holiday weekend and people were being generous, but I was getting a lot of generous people out there. Good for you, Christopher. $102 for 8 orders, including a $15 bonus on ship today. That's awesome. Good for you. Yes, amazing. Yeah, Sharika, you kill it with Walmart Sparks. You've been giving us all pretty darn good advice. You said you have 5 Walmarts in 10 minutes of each other and never had a problem getting orders. Lucky you, it is lucky you. I actually only have one Walmart in like my area, so I have to rely on that one Walmart. I think one of you guys had said the same thing, like you're so super busy that how can you multi-app with Walmart Spark? And I guess each area is different, and if you're in an area like you are and you have like 5 different Walmarts surrounding you, and you can kind of go to 5 different areas, I can see how you can think that, how do you multi-app. But in my case, it's I get a Walmart Spark, and if I don't complete it before the 20th an hour, which usually they don't in my Walmart, they don't load your car until like if it's like 7:45, 8 o'clock, five after, so it gives you 15 minutes to complete 2 deliveries before the next order comes out. And it's almost, unless like they're like 3 miles away from each other or from the store, it really ever happens. So usually what I end up doing is I end up turning on DoorDash and Uber Eats before I get my next order. So ha ha ha, Josh, what's Walmart Spark really? Am I saying it too much? Is that what you're making fun of me for? Oh, hey, Diane, how are you? You're out driving tonight. Can't believe it's busy for a Tuesday. Oh, good for you. I think I feel like I say this every Tuesday, but I always take off on Tuesdays because Tuesdays in my area, they're rough. They're rough. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are like the roughest days in my area. So yeah, so going back honestly to the food delivery, but there was some really good incentives going on. So DoorDash in my area was $3 almost the whole weekend. Trying to think, Uber didn't really do anything. I will say they did do a quest on Sunday night. I think it was from 5 o'clock on. Um, yeah, I think that's all Uber did. And then Grubhub actually had a mission, and I haven't seen a mission from Grubhub in it's been it's been a really long time since I've seen. I think it's been like literally since Christmas since I've seen a mission from Grubhub. And I'm like, what is this? What is a mission? But they did have a mission going on. Christopher, thank you for bringing that up. I know you sent me that through Instagram, but yes, there was an article Christopher sent me this past weekend that regarding safety, and there were 50 um, drivers this past year already that have been killed. So just everybody stay safe out there. Thank you for Christopher for sending that to me. So Josh B, you said Tuesdays have been good for you lately, huh? Interesting. Oh, Thomas, you said Tuesdays have been good too. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I need to hurry. Now I can't readjust. I like having my Tuesdays off. I get to be with you guys on Tuesday nights. I like to have my Tuesday nights off. So, Casey had said, I've been trying to sign up for Spark for the past few months. They have my application stuck on screening for Walmart in Newark. Huh. Only thing I can say is maybe contact support. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. I literally it they sent me when the reason why I got on is because I tried to get on them like months ago, and I went through kind of the application process, and they said that it wasn't available in your area. And I honestly didn't think, I'm like, it's not on. And every couple weeks, like I would try and go onto their website and like, nope, still not available. Nope. I'm like, I guess it's just never coming to my area. And then I got an email saying it's now available in your area. Start the application process. And I'm like, oh, and that's how I got on. So, hey Tony, how are you? But that's how I got on. I guess it was like the luck of the draw, and maybe I hit it at the just the right time. So I don't know. Alicia, how long did it take you for you to get onto Spark? I'm still waiting. Like I said, they sent me the email. I guess like I said, I guess it was luck of the draw. It maybe took once I got through the application process and through the background check, it took me 2 days, maybe three if the max. The background check came back really, really quickly, so that I will say. So it was a pretty easy process. Um, that's really how long that it's actually taken. Diane, I stopped at Aldi for an Instacart, 2 bottles of wine, 10.50 in 24 minutes. Nice. Good turnaround. TC Talks, I love your content. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, Diane, that actually, yeah, that came out today. That came out today. Uber, yeah, Uber is the first one to. It's gonna say pull the plug, but I don't know whether that's the right terminology to use. But the mask requirement. They still recommend masks, but there's no longer a mask requirement for Uber. So who's not going to do it? Let me know. Are you guys still going to wear masks? Are you not going to wear masks? Let me know what you guys are going to do now that Uber, we haven't heard anything obviously from DoorDash or Grubhub, but they came out today with that big news, and there were a lot of and there it was all over announcing it. There's a whole that we're lifting mask mandates today as well. So I guess it's a lift mask mandates day. But yeah, I feel like that was like the biggest news this past week, which is it's big. It's a step in the right direction. So Driven Dad, I got asked from teenagers if I was Spencer from iCarly. No clue who that it was, but I asked them if they wanted to take some pics in a video. They did. I'm gonna be on TikTok famous. That's really funny. I don't know who that is either. Does that make me old? I don't. I know who iCarly is. I don't think I've ever seen the show. I've heard of the show. I don't know who that is. But hey, maybe you're famous. Thomas, you said you're still wearing it. I'm still wearing mine. You know, if you guys, don't know, I always protect my family just because, my husband had his heart surgery, less than 2 years ago, and, my little one at home. So still protecting the fam as much as I possibly can just because of health reasons. So Mario, you stopped wearing yours 9 months ago. Yeah. It's good. No mask. No mask for Monique. Diana, thank you so much. Love your hustle, Kim. Do you think you will? Hey, Giglebowski, how are you? Oh, Dana says thank you for the mug. We just opened it. Yay! I'm so glad you got it. So Gig Lebowski was our winner last week of a free mug that says "Kindness is always free." So if you haven't checked out my merch store, these T-shirts are now available for everybody. So you can actually go check them out. The links are in every one of my descriptions, including the link um to this live as well. But I'm so excited. She loved it, and you were. Gigglesky, Michael was giving it to his wife. So, yay, I'm so glad you got it today. That's exciting. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Do you think I'm ever going to leave gig work? I'm never going to say never. You never kind of know where life brings you. I feel like it brings you on completely different paths all the time. And where you end up is, kind of your own path. I will say this, as of right now, it fits my life and, what I do on a daily basis. my daughter is going to school this coming September, so it's going to allow me to be there for her for when she goes to school and gets home from school. So for right now, in the immediate future, yeah, I'm here to stay in the gig world just because it's working for the life that I have right now. Whether whether 5 years from now, 10 years from now, who knows where life is going to bring you? But for right now, I'm here to stay. Oh, Steve, thank you so much. Kim, Steve, merch store, check it out. Thank you. And since, Steve is here, might as well say so. To join us on Thursday night, I will be live with Steve and a roundtable on Thursday night at 9 p.m. I'll put it in my community post as well. But join us. I'll be with Steve on Thursday. He's a great interviewer. He has great topics, very informative. So come join us on Thursday night as well. And I feel like there's so much I have to say right now. Yeah, Gig Lebowski, 1K. I'm like, we're gonna get you there this week. We're gonna get you there this week. And I think you did it 2 days later. So congratulations, Gig Lebowski, on your 1K. That is huge and very well deserved. Hard worker, my friend. So Diane, you said you used your motto at my day job today. Oh yay, that's so exciting. I'm telling you, I love this. Besides, I love this T-shirt. I love this motto. I I live it. I breathe it. I feel like every single day, which is why I use it every single day. I really believe that you never know what kind of day someone is going to have. You never know what the smallest things in life can bring joy to someone else, and it could be a hello, a smile, a door opening, whatever you're going to do, it really is worth it. Oh, Nico, you got your t-shirt. I know you said you got your t-shirt yesterday. I'm so glad that you love it too. Nico was another one of my free giveaway t-shirts, so she got one too. I'm so glad that you got it this week and you love it. So I'm really excited. And speaking of, does anybody else want like a free t-shirt right now? A mug, t-shirt? I'll give you your choice, a mug or a t-shirt. Anybody? So right now, go right now in the comments, put a thumbs up, a wave, hi Kim, leave me a comment right now and it will give your choice, either a mug or t-shirt, whatever you choose. So right now, go ahead in the comments, give it a thumbs up. Tony, beer mugs. I don't know whether they have beer mugs, but I can look for you to see if they have a beer mug. They might. They have like water bottles available, and I don't know. I might have to look for you on that beer mug thing. You never know. Yeah. So Diana, so you said, are you going to cry when she goes to kindergarten? Yes, I totally will. I will be a mush. I made the decision when the pandemic happened. First of all, she was in daycare up until the age of 3. And then when the pandemic happened, I took her out of daycare, and she has literally been with me or my husband for literally 2 years straight. So before, it was used to like drop off, pick up, drop off, pick up. And I always say, I feel like now I am such a present parent that it's going to be a challenging day. But yes, I will probably be a big mush and cry and go, my baby's going to school. How did she get so big? I'll be one of those people. And I'll probably be there with like my phone, like be one of those crazy moms with their phones, like taking like 5,000 pictures. That will probably be me. I'll probably be proud mama. Okay, so let's do this giveaway. Okay. Oh, it's kind of bright. Let me. Okay, you guys know how I do it. I scroll up, I scroll down, and I stop somewhere in between. Okay, can you get? Is that better? Can you guys see that? Okay, everybody get their thumbs up in. Last minute, going once, going twice. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on, it just went away. Okay, ready? Down, down, up, and stop. The driven dad. See my finger? Do you guys see it? Can you see it? Driven dad, Tony, you are my winner today. Thank you so much. So, Tony, either email me, or I can't remember whether you have Instagram or not. If you have Instagram, message me. I just need your contact information. If you choose a t-shirt, tell me the color and the size that you want. If it is a mug, just tell me the color you want. If you want a beer mug, I'll see if it's available. I don't know whether it's available or not, so I'll have to look into that for you. But just give me your contact information, and it will go out to you tomorrow. So thank you guys so much. So one of the highlights, first of all, I can't thank you guys enough for your continued support and watching. I know I put out videos every single day, but I really appreciate um all of your guys' support. But it was a really special day, and I don't know whether I've conveyed it enough, but it was so super special. And I'm going to talk about my Uber Eats order that I had, because I really wasn't going to take this Uber Eats order, because you guys know how much I love Wendy's, and that is sarcasm, by the way. But it was a good order, and I didn't want to pass it up. So, and they're doing construction all around my Wendy's. There's only one way in, one way out, to make it even worse. And I got a fantastic text from the customer, and I wasn't expecting it. At first, I'm like, what is this customer texting me? And they're like, Kim, you're my favorite gig tuber. And I'm like, how did they know I'm your driver? And it was a really amazing experience. And I know I was starting to talk about this, about kindness is always free. Kind of goes back also to, you never know how you're going to affect someone's life. And I got to meet this fantastic customer because she was waiting for me when I arrived. And, we had, a small chat for one another. And you never know what one person is going through in their life, and how you can make a difference and an impact on just the one person just by being kind. And this is why this makes it so special, and it really makes me doing what I do every single day worth it. And just this puts a smile on my face. And if you guys ever are in New Jersey and you see me, please say hi. Sorry. Just because it really is such an amazing experience. And meeting this customer, and also a subscriber of my channel, is she obviously is going through something personal in her life. And she said I was there at the right time, at the right day, and I'm so glad. And it really goes to show you that you never know how you're going to impact someone's life just by a smile, a hello, anything, holding the door open, saying, even to a restaurant, thanking them, like walking out the door, saying, have a great day. And that's what I think I embody every single day. Yes, just like everybody else, I get frustrated with orders. I don't want to say I curse, because I don't curse too often, but I will say that, you know, it really does just go such a long way. And that's why, this was one of the first t-shirts that I made, just because I think it could affect so many people. And I think I think the world of it. So that's it. That's my heartfelt feel good story um, of the week, and I was so super excited, and I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys, just because we all go through difficult times, and we all go through, including me, and we all go through our good days and our bad days, and it's how we come out of it that really makes a difference. So that's my fun speech for for today. Thomas, I saw that video. It was so heartfelt. Thank you. I know, and that's what it was really meant to be. Um, and I can't say kind enough things about Kayleen is her name. I can't say enough great things about Kayleen and meeting her. And I think she touched me just as much as I possibly touched her. So hot facts with Robert Reed, service, service, service. I'm all about that. I come from a customer service background. I feel like once you're in it, you never leave it. And I feel like it never leaves you once, like whatever, career you've had previous, or if you've done other things, I feel like sometimes it never leaves you. And I always feel there, you give everybody service or customer service throughout entire life, no matter who you interact with. So it kind of never leaves you. Yeah, Christopher, it goes to show you never know who's watching. You know what? You never know. That's why I said be kind to everybody. You never know who you're gonna see. You never know we're gonna hold you back. I've met some fantastic people just by having the gift of gab and just starting to I swear I my poor husband, probably, like, when we first started dating, like, I told him, I was like, I'll apologize now. Like, I feel like I have that base that tells me, like, tell me your whole life story. We got on a plane to go to Disney one time, and it was just me. It was before my daughter, and I was just sitting on a plane and just randomly started talking to a stranger that was next to me through the whole flight. So anyway, so kindness is definitely always free. Um, so tell me, how did you guys do this weekend? Did you work on Sunday? Did you go out and did you make some money on Sunday? I'm just curious, just because I didn't work on Sunday, I'm just curious if anybody went out there and actually made some money this past Sunday. Just curious. I know Butsoda, I don't think he's here, but I think he went out on Sunday. A couple of you guys said that you went out on Sunday. I'm just curious, was it worth, gigging? I'm telling you, half of me, the hustler in me, really wanted to go out and kind of see what money I can make um, on Sunday. And I'm like, nope, it's family day. I'm staying home. But half of me was like, I every morning I feel like I get up and I turn on, the first thing I do is like turn on Walmart Spark. And I always say, if I get a Walmart Spark, I'll just throw my hair up and run out the door and do it, and I'll come back and get ready at a later time. That's usually why half of you guys actually see my hair up, because it's usually I get a spark order first thing in the morning. So half of me on Sunday morning was like, it's routine. I need to turn on Walmart Spark to see what kind of order I get. And I'm like, nope, the Easter Bunny is here and I am going to spend the day with my family. But it was killing me to really go out there and actually see what was happening. So Lisa, Sunday was good for you on Spark. Oh, good for you. I destroyed a customer's order at, wait, what did it go? I destroyed a customer's order and got paid more. Good for you. You got paid more. I'm assuming you just made it right and that's why you got paid more. So Josh, you took the weekend off. Okay, good for you, Josh. I always say, you know what? Sometimes you need that rest and relaxation, and you know what? Take the time whenever you need it, especially on a holiday weekend. Thomas, you couldn't pull yourself out of bed on Sunday. Good for you. So Tammy, I went out on Sunday and was surprised how it was busier than my usual Sunday, and the tips were more generous. And see, that's why I kind of wanted to go out on Sunday, I have to tell you, because Sundays in my area, it's like one of the best days to work. First of all, I love working Sundays because there's never any traffic. around my area, and it's really easy to kind of maneuver in and out of streets with having to deal with people and cars, and it's like it pays really good on Wednesday on Sundays, and I am like, I really want to go out. I really want to go out. It was to the point where I actually went to my parents' house in the afternoon, and I turned silently. I turned on DoorDash just to see what their area was doing on DoorDash because I wanted to compare the areas to see what they were doing. I always say you can take the gig. What is the saying? You can take the girl out of gig work. You can't take the gig work out of the girl. Is that the right saying? Anyway. Yeah, actually, guys, I want your feedback. So, have you guys been liking the Spark videos? Do you not like the Spark videos? Give me feedback. I'm always trying to give you guys new and fresh content. Like, let me know. Do you like it? Do you want to see something else? Do you want to see more food delivery? Let me know, just because I feel like I've been giving you more Spark content just because it's new, and a lot of you guys were interested in Spark, but I'm not going in the right direction. I want to know too, because I want to know what you guys like and what you're interested in. So let me know also in the comments if you are liking the Spark orders or not liking the Spark orders. Oh, Diane, that was actually smart. You said you went out on Sunday night after the kiddos went back to college. That's actually, I should have done that. No, I shouldn't. It was family time. I'm like, oh, I should have. When my daughter went to bed, I should have went back out. But no, it was family time. So Bob, you said I did pretty well on Sunday. Good. So Christopher said my W-2 has been very busy. Slept Sunday, spent Monday with mom. Oh, good. Well, good for you for resting and relaxing. Thomas, I did turn on Spark, saw $35 order, then turned it back off. Oh, $35. Oh, some good money. You slipped on a rock and destroyed the Starbucks. Oh, first of all, I hope you're okay. That's first thing, because I feel like that would be something I would do. I am such a klutz. I feel like that would totally be something I did. That actually did help it happen to me with a Starbucks order once. I didn't slip, but I tripped up a step, and they didn't put it in a bag, and it was this is like years ago, pre-bagging with Starbucks. They actually gave me a cup carry, and I tripped up a step, and it went everywhere. And the customer, I think, was more worried that I tripped up her stairs than her Starbucks order. So she was really super nice. But with her there, it was Uber Eats. I called Uber Eats, and they actually canceled her order and reordered her a new order. And she got a new order from a new driver. It wasn't even me, but she was super nice about it. I felt horrible, but I think she was more worried about me tripping up her stairs. So Josh, you said Sundays are good. I take every Sunday off. Oh, Sharika, I would like to see more point pickup. I never heard of it. I'll see what I can do. I haven't been getting really good point pickup orders in my area. The ones that I've been getting for are like 30 miles away, like in a complete, like south, like a completely different area. So I haven't seen any orders that I'm like, ooh, I have to take a point pickup, especially when Spark orders have been so good. But I'll see what I can do for you and see whether I can, add it into my mix once they come through. So Thomas, I like the Spark videos you do, but I like everything you put. Oh, thank you, Thomas. I really appreciate it. Okay, Christopher, I can't wait for you to start Shipped. Want your opinion. Okay, I will put that on. I'm actually with you here. I'm gonna actually write it Shipped. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can sign up for it this week. And you know what, you guys might see a new app coming. I don't know. I'll try to sign up for Shipped this week. So Steve, you said Shipped rocks. Okay. And I know Steve, you want me to sign up for Curry too. So I'll have to do that this week. And yes, Tony, I just saw it come across that you sent me a message. So yes, I I will, as soon as I'm done with this live, I will message you on Insta. Um, thank you, Thomas. Yes, if you guys can, before we wrap up and leave for the evening, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button right now for this live. I would really greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now as well. Please, please. But yes, I will try to add Shipped into my repertoire. Maybe this week. I have a pretty big week coming up. I have a pretty big week that's coming up. So this is kind of my lineup for this week. Obviously, I am on. Hey, Gio, how are you? I'm on the live tonight. Tomorrow I do UDM and Jaywalk with Gig Talk Live. That is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on UDM's channel. So join us on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I am with Steve with Rideshare Rodeo at 9 p.m. for Steve's Roundtable. So join us on Thursday night at 9 p.m. So that's my Thursday night. So I have a pretty big lineup coming up this week, but hopefully you join me in each one of those. And also, I did this past week, if you haven't checked it out, I put it in the community post. Yost Malone did an interview with me this past Thursday. So it is on his channel. So it's in my community post. Go check it out. It was a lot of fun. He is a fantastic guy. He has a really great channel as well. Very knowledgeable. But yeah, go check out his channel as well. Yeah, Josh, I'm waiting for Steve put in word for his curry peeps to get me off the wait list. I have a feeling that even when I sign up for curry, I'll be put on a wait list, and Steve, I'll be hitting you up to have the hookup to get me into curry. Oh, thank you, Christopher. My hair goes back and forth depending on if I'm lazy or not lazy that day. Curly hair days are lazy days. Straight hair days, I had some time to do my hair. Oh, good. You're going to join us on Thursday with Steve. Fantastic. I look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, Steve's got the hookups. Oh, Miss Gig, Spark finally got your application. Fantastic. That is really, really great news. I think you're really gonna like it. Like I said, it has its pluses and minuses, and when it's really good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's bad. But you know what? To me, the good outweighs the bad, especially when it comes to the payouts of Spark. Um, I've been enjoying doing it. I feel like it breaks up if you're used to um, if you're used to food delivery. I feel like doing apps such as Point Pickup, Spark, if I add Shipped into there, like I feel like it breaks up the monotony of doing food delivery. It's not just pick up, drop off. Yes, you're going to Walmart, you're picking up groceries, but I will say, it kind of breaks up the monotony of going into a restaurant and going to someone's house, and that's what I love. And I feel like I get a workout in every single day while I'm at it. So, get those muscles going. It's my gym every single day. Oh, Josh, that's actually really funny. I just read it. How much do I need to Venmo you, Steve, to get me off the wait list? Oh, we're taking bribes now? Is that how it works? Steve, I'm telling you, you got the hookup. So, Miss Gabe, you say you do a lot of Instacart. I'm telling you, I turned Instacart on. I keep turning it on. I just haven't gotten an Instacart that I'm like, I will say that has been worth my time and money and miles when I think about an Instacart order. And maybe I'm thinking business minded, and maybe that's what Instacart doesn't want me to think. But I will. I'm gonna keep turning on Instacart and see. Maybe I'll start rideshare. I almost did. Because I was channeling my inner driven dad and Tony. I was channeling you the other day, and I'm like, man, Tony's making all that dough off of rideshare. And I'm like, hmm, could I really do it? And I'm like, I know Lisa does it. I'm like, could I really do it? But then I was thinking, like, I have to take the car seat out, and it's a little bit more involved than just taking rideshare. But I almost did a rideshare the other day. I was really thinking about it. Yeah, Tony, you said you can't do Instacart. It's too risky for me. Like I said, I haven't found an order worth my time. And I just put out. Even I did a you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna like channel like my inner Tony and see if I can do a ride share. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I just put out I did a dot com merchandise delivery the other day for Spark, and I feel like it's the kind of the same concept. Not that you have to go shopping, because you don't have to go shopping. You actually have to, in my Walmart, you have to actually go in and pick up the orders. And it's usually like 8 to 12 orders that you have to pick up. But it kind of goes with like the same concept, to the point where to me, you always have to weigh, how long is it going to take me to complete this? Is the money worth the time you're going to invest in how long it's going to take you to complete it? And then you throw in the miles. Is the miles to money ratio worth your time? If you can say yes to all three of those, then you know what? Try it out and see whether it works, because really I've had some really good ones, where I had one that was like $50 and it took me 2 hours to complete. So it was still $25 an hour. And then I had a really bad one that it was a disaster. If I get to 1K subs, you can celebrate with doing an Uber Eats ride. Okay, so everybody right now, if you want to see me go do an Uber Eats ride, go to the Driven Dad right now and subscribe, and I will take him up on that offer. But everybody needs to go to the Driven Dad right now and subscribe to his channel. Yeah, so, okay, Driven Dad, we're going to get you there. We're going to get you there. And Steve, I will check out Steve too. Check us out on Thursday night. But yeah, Steve, I will email you once I get onto Curry's waitlist, so you can get me off of Curry's waitlist. And with that, guys, I think we're at our 9 o'clock. I think we're at our 9 o'clock hour. It's an hour, so I am going to be wrapping it up. Thank you guys so much for being here for another Tuesday. I really appreciate everybody being here. Love the conversation. Love what everybody brings. We have some of the best drivers here on Tuesday night, and I really appreciate everybody being here and the continued support for my channel. So guys, that's it for tonight. So if you are driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.